Hello, everybody. Uber Lady Show here. Turn TV down, and I'm just chilling, watching TV, not doing much, watching TV, trying to look at updates from the storm about the storm, and people are sending them to me because I don't have regular TV. I have internet TV, and I don't know what channel to look at, but I keep pulling up something on the internet every once in a while. Thank you guys. Let me just mute it. I want to thank you guys for saying that you're praying for me to get this job. Don't stop praying. I appreciate it. So I would really like to work here. I would. It was nice culture and atmosphere. I really like to work there. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all my birthday this month. I forgot to tell y'all that. I was supposed to start telling y'all that at the beginning of the month, but my birthday is this month. It is on the 27th. I'll be 49. But I think I'm just gonna, after that, I think I'm just gonna kind of hang out at 49 for a couple of years. You know, just be 49, as long as my looks keep up. I can get away with it. Heck, I may even bag it up a few years, and go back to 45. I know that's gonna trip my sisters out, but that'll run them crazy. But I tell them, no, I'm 45. And I'm like, no, you're the big sister. You 2 years older than us. So how are you 45 and then that put us older than you? I'm gonna let them figure it out. That's what I'm gonna do. Let them figure it out. So yeah, I'll be 49 on September 27th. Yeah, no special plans. I don't have any special plans. Do what I did last year. Work. Well, okay, if I can find a job, I hope this job works out. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Why I think this job will work out. And if it doesn't, that's okay. That's okay. God is preparing something great. I told y'all that from the very beginning. That God is preparing something great for me. Number one, I looked at it this morning. I looked at the fact that previous to my last job, I drove a school bus for 11 years. And I would have never left that job until they terminated me. Well, they eventually had to rehire me because they were wrong. And they didn't want to get sued, so they had to rehire me. Then I went into public transit for 11 years. 11 and 11. Mm-hmm. Stayed there. Then the door shut. Chapter was closed. It was time to go. And I'm okay with that. That's why I was really okay with it. Because the last time the 11 years went by, God blessed me with the public transportation job. And I loved it. I loved it. It was different every day. Then at 11 years, almost to the date, 11 years. Well, it would have been 11 years. Yeah, November 23rd would have been 11 years. But November 15th, doesn't matter. It's time to go. So I figure I got about another 11 years, maybe 18 years to work before I retire. I'm ready for it. But let me tell you how good God is. And this is why I think this job is mine. Also, I thank you for praying for me. I do. Because when I went to the interview, the guy was very nice. The interview went very well. We chatted it up quite a bit. Like I said, we used some technical terms. Things went well. And he had my resume in his hand. I was looking at it. He had the cover letter and the resume. And you know how they say you can put too much on your resume? I got everything I need on one page. And it highlights everything. And when I did the resume, I'm like, this is too much stuff on the resume. But it does give you a synopsis of who I am. So I left it. So again, he asked me, how did I find out about the company? I told him I didn't know anything about this company. You called me. And he was like, you didn't apply for the job? I didn't apply for the job. He said, well, how did your resume get on my desk? I said, maybe corporate sent it to you and somebody pulled it and laid it on your desk. See, that's what I'm talking about, the power of God. If I get this job, it will be true testimony to God's power to put me in the place of people who could give me the perfect job that I didn't apply for and take my resume and use people to get it to where it needed to be that day. With the fact that the regional vice president was also there. He was passing through. I talked to him and interviewed with him. How awesome is that? God had all the right people in the right place at the right time. Plus, the HR lady over there, her name is the same name as the HR lady at the place I just left, which to me was a small confirmation. They have the same first name, and they call them both the same thing, Miss D. That's a confirmation to me. And then the guy called me today. I didn't talk about money. That wasn't an issue for me because I know God was going to work it out. They're going to give me my worth, and that's all I asked for was my worth, a fair settlement of my worth. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident. I think it's going to work out. I do. I feel like it is. And if it doesn't, just a small chance if it doesn't. Maybe they'll kick it to somebody else, kick my resume to somebody else. Never know. Never know. But right before I was getting ready to submit my resume through Indeed to another company, a big delivery company, that's when Uber Lady Baby called. That stopped me from hitting the submit button. She called. We talked about her news. And then while I was on the phone with her, not even 2 minutes, maybe about 2-3 minutes. That's when he called. And then just wanted to touch bases. So I feel like all this is through God. If this portion didn't, it's setting me up for something else. It's setting me up for something else. And you watch. Watch how I work it out. It's all going to work out. That's why I'm not worried, and I don't want some of y'all to be worried for me. God is awesome. If you sit back and keep your fingers out of it in trying times, just be patient, He'll work it out for you. It's where it becomes worse when we start putting our fingers in it. You know, it's like when you're trying to tie your shoes, and you're trying to tell your parent, I got it, I know how to do it, and you're trying to tie. They got their hands on it. Talking about, no, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you. You got your fingers in there trying to tie your shoes, and you talking about the bunny ears and under the bridge, and then next thing you know, you got a knot. All you had to do was let your parent tie your shoes because they knew you weren't quite ready. So they were going to show you again. Let them tie your shoes for you. Well, now you got a big knot in your shoe, and you done messed up. Now your parent mad because you're going to make them late for work or make them late for doing something else, or she going to break a nail trying to get this tight knot you done pulled in the shoe because you done pulled the bunny ears real tight, and you done pulled a real tight knot. I'm not going to put my fingers in this. I'm going to let God tie my shoes. I'm going to sit back and watch so I can understand what's happening, so I can take care of the situation next time myself. I'm going to let him tie my shoes. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until he give me confirmation to go forward. Watch how God work it out. It just makes me smile to know it's coming. It's just coming. I even received a full month's vacation. A full month's vacation. 2 of those weeks I got paid for. 4 of those weeks. Yeah, a month's vacation I got severance. So I got paid for 2 full weeks. They didn't have to do that for me. They didn't have to give me that. That was a blessing. They did not have to do that for me. But I just been chilling at the house for 2 weeks. And if things work the way I think God's gonna let them work, I haven't even filed for unemployment. Hadn't filed, hadn't got one check. But I've been taken care of. God is awesome. Just sit back and watch the power of God and believe. And all those prayers that came in for me, that has a lot to do with it. Where 2 or more gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of you. I believe that. Y'all are praying for me. I pray for y'all. It's going to be okay. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. God is awesome. And we're going to take this moment in my life, this thing I'm going through, and we're going to see His awesomeness. We're going to see how powerful He is. You take a resume and you put it in the right hands. God took a resume and put it in the right hands at the right time to where they don't even know where it came from. How powerful is that? How powerful is that? You got my resume interviewing me for a job I didn't apply for. How powerful is that? Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to go finish watching my B-rated movies. Prepare for the storm. That's pretty much what I've been doing. This right here. Well, that little walk took it out of me today. That walk, Scotty and I did. The joker can walk. We walk. Actually, I'm telling you where we walked to. We walked from my apartment over to a building that we have been seeing. It used to be a small restaurant, and it's for sale. It's for sale. We went over there and counted the parking spaces, and we looked inside. The chairs are still there. The equipment is still there. It's all set up for a small restaurant. I would love to have that restaurant. I would love to own that restaurant and cook food or operate a restaurant while I, work for this company. But I would love to operate a restaurant. It's just perfect. It's small and it's perfect. But things come in due time. Things come in due time. So maybe I'll take you guys over there one day and let you look at it. But I'd like to have it. I'd like to have it. It was really cool. All right. So I'm going to go. I'm going to turn over the other way and prepare for the storm. Okay. So I love you guys. And let's sit back and watch them work. All right. Bye.